Have you ever found yourself surrounded by toxic individuals, draining your energy and testing your patience? We all encounter such people at some point in our lives. In a world full of complexities and interactions, it's crucial to navigate through these challenging situations with resilience and grace. Today, we're delving into the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that offers timeless lessons on how to deal with toxic people. And who better to guide us through these teachings than the revered Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius? The first Stoic lesson in dealing with toxic people revolves around understanding their nature. Marcus Aurelius, known for his Stoic principles, emphasized the importance of recognizing that these individuals act from a place of their own inner struggles. Understanding their nature. Consider this. Imagine encountering a colleague who constantly criticizes your work. Instead of taking it personally, pause and reflect on what might be causing their behavior. Perhaps they're facing their own insecurities or feeling undervalued themselves. For instance, a colleague's constant criticisms might stem from their fear of being overshadowed or a lack of self-confidence. Understanding this perspective doesn't justify their behavior, but helps us empathize and respond with compassion. So the first step is to recognize that toxic behavior often arises from deeper personal struggles. By acknowledging this, we can respond with empathy rather than reacting impulsively. Lesson 2. Maintain emotional distance. Marcus Aurelius advocated for maintaining emotional distance when dealing with toxic individuals. Stoicism teaches us to shield our inner peace from external disturbances. Imagine encountering a friend who constantly brings negativity into conversations. Instead of absorbing their negativity, practice emotional detachment. Just like a shield protects a warrior from harm, emotional distance shields us from toxic influences. For instance, your friend might habitually complain about their circumstances without seeking solutions. Instead of internalizing their negativity, acknowledge their feelings while consciously choosing not to let it affect your own emotional state. Maintaining emotional distance doesn't mean disregarding their feelings, but rather protecting your own mental well-being. By doing so, we can remain calm and composed in challenging situations. The third Stoic lesson involves setting boundaries when dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of preserving our inner sanctum by establishing clear limits. Setting boundaries. Consider a situation where a family member constantly crosses your personal boundaries. Perhaps they intrude on your privacy or consistently disrespect your opinions. For example, a family member might consistently overstep boundaries by offering unsolicited advice about your life choices. In such instances, it's crucial to communicate your boundaries assertively yet respectfully. Setting boundaries isn't about building walls, but rather creating a framework that fosters mutual respect and understanding. By clearly defining our limits, we safeguard our emotional well-being. Lesson 4. Cultivating inner virtues. Marcus Aurelius highlighted the importance of focusing on our inner virtues rather than external disturbances. This forms the fourth Stoic lesson in dealing with toxic people. Imagine encountering a colleague who constantly tries to undermine your success. Instead of retaliating, shift your focus inward and reaffirm your values of integrity, resilience, and perseverance. For instance, a colleague might attempt to sabotage your project out of jealousy. Instead of engaging in a conflict, channel your energy into embodying your virtues, such as staying dedicated to your work and maintaining professionalism. Cultivating inner virtues allows us to navigate through challenges with grace and dignity. By staying true to our values, we rise above toxic behaviors, fostering personal growth in the process. The fifth Stoic lesson involves practicing mindful responses when faced with toxicity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the power of thoughtful reactions over impulsive emotions. Mindful responses. Consider a situation where a friend constantly belittles your achievements. Instead of reacting defensively, practice mindful responses by taking a moment to breathe and assess the situation objectively. For example, a friend might make demeaning comments about your accomplishments. Rather than responding with anger or hurt, take a moment to consider the source of their behavior and respond thoughtfully, perhaps by calmly expressing your feelings or setting boundaries. Mindful responses empower us to navigate conflicts constructively. By pausing before reacting, we gain control over our emotions and steer interactions toward resolution rather than escalation. The sixth Stoic lesson involves cultivating empathy and compassion towards toxic individuals. Marcus Aurelius believed in responding to negativity with understanding and kindness. Cultivating empathy. Imagine encountering a neighbor who constantly spreads gossip and rumors. Instead of contributing to the cycle, practice empathy by understanding that their behavior might stem from their own insecurities or desire for attention. For instance, a neighbor might spread false rumors about others due to feelings of inadequacy. Instead of engaging in gossip, approach them with compassion, understanding the underlying motivations behind their actions. Cultivating empathy doesn't mean condoning toxic behavior, but rather responding with understanding and kindness. By doing so, we disrupt the cycle of negativity and promote a more compassionate environment. The final Stoic lesson involves continuous reflection and learning from our interactions with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius believed that every experience serves as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Reflect and learn. Consider a situation where a colleague's manipulative behavior affects your professional relationships. Instead of dwelling on the negativity, reflect on the experience and identify lessons to be learned. For example, a colleague's manipulative tactics might have caused misunderstandings. Reflect on the situation, assess your responses, and learn to assert boundaries more effectively in the future. Reflection allows us to gain insights and evolve from challenging encounters. By continuously learning from our experiences, we equip ourselves with the wisdom to navigate similar situations more effectively. We know dealing with toxic people can be challenging, but Stoic philosophy offers invaluable lessons to navigate these situations with resilience and grace. Remember, understanding their nature, maintaining emotional distance, setting boundaries, focusing on inner virtues, practicing mindful responses, cultivating empathy, and reflecting on experiences are key steps in dealing with toxic individuals. So, as we conclude, I invite you to reflect. How can applying Stoic principles enhance your approach in dealing with toxic people? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, may Stoic wisdom guide you on your journey towards inner peace and resilience.